Welcome to the review for Pronty. Pronty, as we're going to go into it straight into the accessibility, is a Metroidvania game and it's lacking in accessibility, in my opinion. As you can see up on the screen to my left, I think it is. Just getting used to the new setup. Let me know what you think. I've kind of trying to load it out in a new style. I feel like they've done some accessibility on a very surface level. It's just controllers, audio, video, and that's it. So with that, we'll get straight into the next part, which is customization. And in the customization side, it's just skin. You can be either the sassy yandere Pronty, or you could be the little blue fish Pronty. And this is a Switch game that actually has achievement. So to get into the gameplay of this one, guys, it is basically a deep sea Metroidvania game where you can face off against underwater mutant. The game is available on pretty much Switch, and that's it. So we'll get into it and I'll explain the story. Dive through 400 years of technological and advancement into the underwater city of Royola, and humanity once found a new home. That is until this future Atlantis was beset by fierce monsters mutated by toxic marine waste. So you must take on unprecedented threats, the guardian Pronty, and fight alongside your javelin partner Pront. Take down the mutant, discover the truth behind the creature's sudden invasion, and uncover the secrets behind Pronty's origin. You have a character relationship between Dino, which is this little robot, Eater, which is fledgling recruits, your partner Bront, and you, Pronty. And then you've also got the enemy to the Roiler's Peace, which is called the Raksha, which is the other creature. So it undersea Metroidvania is the best way to describe it. It's definitely one of those, if you like Metroidvanias, then this might be down your road and you might enjoy this style. I personally can take Metroidvanias for only a certain amount of time. I feel like they're fun, but sometimes the market gets oversaturated with them, and I feel like sometimes it's a bit too much. But this has tried to take that style and flip it on its head kinda and give it a new take. I feel like they've done a very good job with it. I do like the gameplay features, the fact that it's underwater. It's definitely something that's not always been done. We've had Metroidvanias in underwater before with likes of Echo the Dolphin, and that's the only one that pops to my head at the top of the shelf, as they say. It's just the first one that comes to mind. But this one is very well done. I do like the skins. I do like the character designs. I feel like they've done a very good job of creating a unique world with a unique style within a specific genre that, in my opinion, can get a little bit oversaturated. We do have the namesake Metroid and Castlevania tied there, Metroidvania. So they've definitely leaned into that genre quite heavily, in the fact that it is a Metroidvania, and they've just put it in an undersea environment. So it does allow for free floating and free form in the way that you traverse through the Metroidvania world. So they've done a really good job in it, and I do like what they've created. I do feel like it being only on the Nintendo Switch is a bit of a letdown, because I feel like this game could do a lot better on more platforms, and it wouldn't restrict them. The game did come out on March 7th, 2023. And the price is, I think in the UK it was a couple of like 10 quid. In other countries it could be more expensive. It's just one of those. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. They've got a nice game. It currently is available at £13. It was when I got the press release, it was on discount for £10. So that's just something I'd like to mention, that it has gone on sale once, and I would say it's definitely worth the price of £14. It is definitely a Metroidvania that a lot of people would enjoy. It's a very good story. It's got very, very beautiful art styles. The creativity there is really great, and my player recommendations is anyone who is a fan of Metroidvanias, obviously, and I would definitely say that this is a game for content creators and just general gamers alike, both casual and hardcores and fans of the Metroidvania style. I do feel that it is a very well made game, and it has a great connection with its character and interactions between you, the player, and it, the game, and everything like that. They've done a very good job of it. I do think that they have got a lot of potential to bring this to other platforms and it do a lot better. I feel like just being on the Switch does hamper it a little bit. Yes, I know there are like 125 million Switch owners out there, but not everyone's going to buy this one game. I feel like just by having it on one platform does kind of limit you, and I always believe that it's better to be on more platforms than less. So I feel like that's something that they might want to look at in the future, but that's just my opinion. I like to share my opinion with you guys on that one, and I feel like they've done a very good job. The game is definitely something that I feel that a lot of players would like from all different walks of life, both casuals, hardcores, able-bodied and less able, because the button controls are very easy to use. I was playing this with a pro controller and I was able to play it very easily one-handed when I was having issues with my ticks. It did make it very easy with the auto targeting and stuff like that, but it's just one of those where having more accessibility would be better, because you can't go wrong with things like thinking about colorblind and dyslexia and stuff like that. I always try and recommend those, and I feel like if you are a fan, if you do require those things, you have to take this into account. If you are able-bodied, this will be fine for you. Disabled people with different disabilities may struggle, but it is a game that you can overcome that with certain adaptations on your end, not on the game's end. Like, for example, you can use adaptive controllers, you can have custom controllers and stuff like that that would help make playing the game a lot easier. And I feel like it's not a very difficult game overall in the way of movement and stuff like that, but that's just one facet of what makes this game interesting. Now, as always, I like to end with my final thoughts, and I like to let you guys know these are my opinions. I'm not forced to give any specific reasoning behind it. It's just, this is how I see it, and this is where I feel that the game could do better or improve. And I know that it's always subjective, so if you do want to share your opinions on this one, if you've played the game or if you haven't, sound off in the comments if you have an opinion or whatever. It's really greatly appreciated when you guys can share your opinion in a positive and constructive way instead of just pooping on stuff, because we can have a sit down and a decent conversation, share those thoughts and opinions in a constructive manner. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's a great game. It's very well designed. I do like the character design. I think that my favorite part about the game is the little skin that you see me playing with now, with the little red squished squid person. The description about it is that she's a yandere, which made me laugh because that's an anime weeb thing. Most people who are into the anime scene would know what a yandere is. So it's very nice to see that there is that level of humor to it, and I feel that they did do a very good job with the game. I like playing it. It's something that I pick up and put down as I play it. It's one of those, it did take me a while to get there with it. I did take my time. I didn't want to feel like I was pressured to like run through the game as quickly as possible and get it done, because it's one of those, I don't feel like it's going to get the recognition that it deserves because it's only on one platform. I feel like, in my opinion, this game is going to sink or swim based on the fact that it's only on the one platform. And I'm not saying that the Switch community aren't going to back this game and support it. I'm just saying that, in my opinion, it's missing options and players that would probably enjoy it as well on other platforms. PC, PlayStation, and Xbox could all benefit from having this game on it, and they could get to have a go of it. That's just my opinion, guys. Greatly appreciate what you guys have to say in the comments, and a special shout out to all the people who have been following up the comments in all the videos and the shorts and in the lives lately. Thank you very much for being as active as you have been. You guys are amazing, and I do appreciate all the love and support that you give. As always, if you have an opinion on it, if you do want to share it, I do appreciate it. But remember, we will not judge anyone for their opinions, and we just love to hear what you guys say. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just leave a little thumbs up emoji in the chat. It really does help. And as always, guys, thank you for being here. Like, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.